Hello, boys and girls. Ms. Lapierre here. Today I'm wearing a mask because I've got a book here called Here Come the Aliens. It is published by Walker Books, which is now Candlewick Press, and it is written and illustrated by Colin McNaughton. There's a song in here. I'm going to stop every so often so that you can sing the song, but the song goes like this. Tell the people far and wide, all across the countryside, tell them children run and hide, aliens are coming. I'll sing it once more. It'll be your job to sing it though. Tell the people far and wide, all across the countryside, tell them children get inside, aliens are coming. This alien mask is really something else. All right, here come the aliens. Also have a percussion instrument to help me out with this today. So, a fleet of spaceships heads this way. They're 50 zillion miles away, but getting closer every day. The aliens are coming. They're zooming from outer space to conquer us, the human race. We'll soon be standing face to face. The aliens are coming. The Admiral's a fearsome sight, a simple creature not too bright. All he wants to do is fight. The aliens are coming. The first mate looks like wobbly jelly. He's sort of gaseous and smelly. He has an eyeball in his belly. The aliens are coming. These beings come in different sizes. This one's doing exercises. Get ready, Earth, for some surprises. The aliens are coming. Some have one head, some have two. There's even one with none, it's true. What on earth are we to do? The aliens are coming. Can you sing the song? Tell the people far and wide, all across the countryside, tell them children get inside, aliens are coming. They come from planets near and far, some big, some small, some bizarre. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, aliens are coming. I really hate to make a fuss. Perhaps you thought they'd look like us. But most of them appear thus. The aliens are coming. This one squeaks and that one squawks. Some have eyeballs stuck on stalks. This one squelches when it walks. The aliens are coming. See the aliens at lunch? Slobber, dribble, gobble, munch. Table manners? Not this bunch. Aliens are coming. Go ahead and sing the song. Tell the people far and wide, all across the countryside, tell the children get inside, aliens are coming. Some are bald and some are hairy. Some are roundy, some are squarey. Some look friendly, but beware, the aliens are coming. They've boldly been where we've not been. They're blue and purple, sickly green. At home, this one's a beauty queen. The aliens are coming. None speak English, French, or Greek. They sort of grunt and burp and squeak. The chance of peace talks, I'd say bleak. The aliens are coming. And because kids always want to know what they're saying. They're saying, Nicky Nocky Noo, where's Fluffy Jacobs? Quack quack, Inky Pinky Punky, Woomba Boomba, Stigarapo Joomba, Wop Pop Yolop, this naughty, Woobly Unkers, Warrior Lake, King Gang Wee, Inky Pinky Lalak Ma. Some have teeth And some are gummy. Some are smart and some are dummy. Some have help, I want my mummy. The aliens are coming. Some are tall and some are squat. Some are cool and some are hot. Some are nice, but most are not. The aliens are coming. Ready? Tell the people far and wide, all across the countryside. Tell them children run and hide, aliens are coming. At last, the Earth comes into view. The Admiral knows what to do. He orders, battle stations, crew, the aliens are coming. But approaching planet Earth they see, though how it got there, don't ask me. A piece of paper floating free, the aliens are slowing. It swiftly passed around the fleet, 1,000 hearts stop, miss a beat, and the order goes out, fleet retreat. The aliens are going. What could they have seen? For this is what the aliens saw. A picture of a preschool class age 4. It scared them off and away they roar. The aliens are going. Tell the people far and wide, all across the countryside. Tell them hurry, get inside. Aliens are going. I have to change it this time. I didn't tell you. Yes, all the aliens agree. Of life in every galaxy, the ugliest is you and me. The aliens have gone vamoosed. The aliens have gone. So that explains it. I don't know. I don't feel like we're the ugliest, but all right. I'm going to take off this mask. So it would be a lot more fun to do this in person in school, but I thought this was a good book to describe our instrument family of the week. The instrument family of the week that I have this week is the percussion family. The percussion family is any instrument that makes noise by being hit or where something else inside the instrument falls down and hits or scrapes or gets smashed together. And as I was thinking about this, I was like, oh shoot, maybe I should have brought more home with me. Maybe I should have brought the snare drum and the cymbals and the bass drum, but well, there's only so much room in my car to get things home, and I'd use it once and then the rest of my family would want to play with it. So maybe another time I can show you guys that. But today I did manage to bring home a xylophone. So let me get this up. And actually, let me get this flipped around. So this is one of the xylophones that we sometimes play in class. This one's an alto xylophone. And you'll notice that the bars go, oh no, it was better the other way. Yikes. That the bars go, if you're looking at them, they go from big to small. And the longer a bar is, just like any other instrument, the longer it is, the lower it sounds, the shorter it is, the higher it sounds. So this is a xylophone. A xylophone is an instrument where the bars are made of wood. And you can see that as I use a mallet to strike the center of the bar, I'll go from low to high. You can hear how the sound changes as I hit every single bar. And to play Aliens Are Coming, I was doing xylophones can play songs. We've been on a Star Wars kick. Okay. Can play Star Wars on the xylophone. But there are a bunch of other instruments in this family. One of the other instruments closely related to the xylophone, but this is a glockenspiel. It is not the same as as a xylophone. A xylophone, the bars are always made of wood. This is a metallophone. The bars are always made of metal. And once again, I should hold it like this so that you can see that it goes from low to high. And even the longest bar on this glockenspiel is shorter than the longest bar on the xylophone. Here's the shortest bar on the xylophone. Here's the longest bar on the glockenspiel. So you can see that this one, even with this one, is going to sound much higher. And because they're made of different materials, they're going to sound different too. But if you speak German, then you might go, Glockenspiel. Glocken is bells and Spiel is talk, so, or play. So yes, this instrument literally means bells, but, and I could do Aliens Are Coming on this. And this one can also play Star Wars. Oops. But I have other percussion instruments because remember, you put instruments in families based on how they make noise. And that means that percussion has so many instruments in it from all over the world, from all over. And percussion instruments look very, very different from each other. If you're a percussionist, you're responsible for playing lots of different things. So this instrument is in the same family as my xylophone and glockenspiel. This is just a hand drum. I cannot play Star Wars on this because it does not get enough pitches out. It is an unpitched percussion instrument, but here's my hand drum. If you've played this in class, then you know that you grab it right here and you don't try not to touch the white part. And you can hit the center, you can hit the edge. Kind of makes a different sound. You can also change how your hand is hitting it. And get different sounds that way, but it's still not enough sounds to play something like Star Wars. I also have another favorite from music class in here. This is called a guiro. I have a couple of these over at Woodman. This one was handmade in Peru. Hey, it's the one that even says it. But it was once a squash that got scraped out and then dried. And then it looks like somebody used something to scrape, but also some wood burning to put different designs in on the side. I think this one just looks really, really cool. But with a guiro, so there's two holes that you can hold and you scrape, or you can hold the handle and scrape, whichever is more comfortable. Again, it's unpitched, so I can't play Star Wars on that, sorry. Another guiro that I have at Woodman Park is this little frog. It's another instrument where I can hold it and scrape it. Another percussion instrument. This is a shakere. It's another squash. I think this one was made in a country in Africa called Ghana, but somebody scraped it out and dried it out and then put this net with beads on it, and you hold this little squash handle here and you just and closely related to my shakere is the cabasa. And this one, this is the one that doesn't fall apart as much as the other one. That's why I brought this one home. On this one, there are little beads, and then the center part here has a bunch of ridges so that when the beads hit the ridges, they make a sound. But this one's cool. This is a rain stick, and rain sticks look all sorts of things. In my classroom, I have ones that are made out of cactuses. I have one that I made at home a couple years ago with just an empty mailing tube with nails and then dried rice on the inside. But I like this one because you can see how it works. It's got all these rings, and the rings have holes, and as you turn it, these little balls fall down. And it makes a sound that sounds like rain. I suppose also if you wanted, you could make it sound like bacon sizzling in a pan or something cooking in a pan, like. You could not play Star Wars on it though, so could sound like bacon, but it's not going to sound like Star Wars. We have shakers, and this is an easy one to make at home too. If you have any plastic hollow eggs, just fill it with some uncooked rice or some sand from outside, or some rocks, some dried beans, peas, anything small and little, and then you could make your own shaker egg. This is another homemade instrument. I use this in place of sandpaper blocks. There are blocks which have sandpaper on them, and you rub them together, but then you have to replace the sandpaper all the time, and also it's annoying when a whole class is doing them. So this is just a pool noodle, and makes the same sound as the sandpaper blocks. We have an instrument here called a triangle, which people joke is really easy to play, but try to teach a whole class to play this, because it kind of spins around, and if you're not used to holding this whole string, sometimes kids grab part of the triangle, and that means that the metal can't vibrate, and when you hit it, it doesn't make any noise. And sometimes kids just like to grab this little ball part up here, and then they hit it, and it spins around. This one's not spinning very much, so that would work, but usually the easiest way to hold this is to grab the entire string so it doesn't have space to spin around that much, and then kind of tap inside the corner here. And that's the other part. You have to pull the beater away from it. If you just leave it, then the metal can't vibrate as well. So you have to kind of let it bounce. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you what the name of this instrument is. It's named after its shape. It's a triangle. All right. I have, these ones are a little tricky to hold. They don't come out much. These are claves. You kind of have to make a little, like a sign language A with one hand, and rest one clave on there, and then tap it. And they're kind of hard to manage, so these ones don't come out much. I've got jingle bells, you would be in the percussion family. I've got wood block, and I've got my rhythm sticks, and all of these, plus so many more that couldn't possibly come home with me. All of these instruments are in the percussion family, even though a lot of them don't look like each other, but they're all in the percussion family because they make noise by being hit or scraping or striking or smashing against something else. All right, friends, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning.